What is finger joint pine? And I'll explain it to you real quick what it is. If you look right here at that joint, that is a finger joint. Notice how it looks like someone's fingers intertwined right next to their other fingers. So it'd be like this. That's where it gets its name from. It just looks like that, like two hands grabbing each other. But this is probably gonna be your most cost-effective paint grade wood. MDF is gonna be the lowest of the low. We don't like working with it though because of its formaldehyde and cancer-causing chemicals that are in it. But sometimes we do because some of the moldings that the suppliers make only come in MDF. Then from MDF, that's the lowest tier. It's our least favorite, it's the cheapest one. From there, you're gonna have this. This is finger joint pine. This is gonna be more expensive than MDF, but we really like working with this stuff. It's really smooth from the suppliers we get it from. You can also get this stuff at Home Depot and Lowe's, or those big stores, but usually they're gonna have it primed. And the mantle that we built today, we built it completely from finger joint pine. We didn't use any hardwoods or any MDF. Now, obviously pine isn't a hardwood, so this stuff is, it can ding and dent, so you got to consider that when, for whatever project you're doing, but it's definitely more durable than MDF. Then after this, you would have poplar, probably right after this. And we don't use a lot of poplar because the suppliers here, they don't have the stuff that we need in poplar in the lengths that we need it in, because we're doing a lot of long runs. We get this in 16-foot boards. And what's good about this, I got a piece of this PM5 right here. This is another finger joint molding. This whole, if you look at the back there, you can see those finger joints right there. I'll break this piece. Obviously, with any joints, any wood, it's always gonna break at the weakest joint. So if you snap one of these, more than likely it'll snap at the finger joint. And it's not hard to do. I'll do it over my knee right here. So that's a good look at the finger joint right there, how it goes together. And that's what makes it called a finger joint. Now the suppliers, well, the suppliers don't do it, but the manufacturers of this molding actually glue this together and then they run it through their mills. They'd probably glue this up right here as like a 1x2 and then run it through their mill, and that's why you get such a smooth surface on that. And then this crown that we did our mantle shelf top with is also a finger joint, and you can see it really pronounced right here, those finger joints. But I mean, even this is a big thick crown molding, and that's finger joint right there. And this stuff right here, I think, what do I pay for this? Like $250 a foot or something? I don't know, but this is really expensive stuff when it comes to finger joint. Versus like this panel molding 5, I think I only pay like 30 cents a foot for this. Those are the moldings that we used here. And this stuff, it's great. We love using it. One thing about it, if you are going to use this, or we're going to use this on a project, we always have to prime it before we install it, unless we're going to spray or something like that. But even if you installed it raw, you would definitely need to prime it and get it filled in. We like to use the, or not get it filled in, but get it primed. And we like to use the bin shellac based primer because that fills in the grain a lot. That's a really good, we just recently started using that. And for this product, it works really good. So it comes in this raw material right here, and then you'll prime it and paint it. But that's really the rundown on finger joint pine. I like using it. Right now, as far as I'm concerned, this is my favorite thing to work with. It comes in just about every molding that I need. I get it in 1x6s, 1x4s, 1x8s, 1x12s, all these little panel moldings. And the crowns, we get it in that as well. So as far as what I'm liking right now, I really like finger joint pine, and that's my quick rundown on that finger joint pine, and that's how it works right there. So thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you learned something if you didn't know about what materials we were using, because a lot of people see these materials in these videos and they're wondering, what is that? Well, how is that wood all joined together? And that's what it is, finger joint pine. So like I said, thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Take care.